What a pickup. What a pickup. 215 on the dot. One ball left to hit our goal of 225. Forget the 10th getting to it. Now it comes down to one last ball.
We're taking them out like a smack of the
What's up, ballers? It's the Motiv Maniac of Team Freeway Pro Shop. Before we get started, yes, I do pay the rights to BMI for the music, so we're covered there. Today's my birthday. Since I'm getting old, I figured I'm going to throw an old ball today. I actually get asked about this ball at tournaments a lot. This is the original Motiv graffiti tag. Beautiful ball. This ball is about 15 years old. If you see that marbling in there with the green and the black, it just pops. I get asked about this ball a lot at tournaments. You would be surprised how many even Motiv guys don't know much about this ball. I'm going to put the specs of this ball right here so you can look at it. Super high RG, I think it's a 255, low differential 0.37. Back when it came out as a polished solid at 5500 laser scan. Back then, we didn't really mess with the surface of our ball too much. We did, but not a lot. So I threw this ball for years. Straight box finish, just cleaned it. You guys know now, when I get a laser scan ball from Motiv, I automatically hit it with a pad so I can recreate that surface. You can never recreate a laser surface. So this one now, how I've had it for probably the last 5 or 6 years, is a 3000 grit polished solid. Great ball. The differential and the RG, it's got that little halogen core in it. It kind of fits down there where the Max Thrill solid fits, just way, way back. I think this came out right before the Venom Shock Pearl, which never really took off. The ball has its perfect place in your bag. I always use this ball. It's always in my arsenal when I go to tournaments, especially long tournaments where it's like 10-game qualifying. You take this ball out 5, 6, 7. It's a great ball. I've never thrown it on fresh oil. Never. Over 15 years of having this ball, I've never thrown it on fresh oil. Today, we have a fresh league shot. It's just a modified house shot. It's 43-foot Christmas tree pattern. I want to see how it reacts. Just have some fun today on my birthday. I'm going to be bowling all day today. Maybe I'll have some lunch with some friends, and then we have scratch league tonight. But I just want to see what this ball does on fresh oil because, like I said, I've never seen it before a game 5 or 6 in a tournament. I don't practice with the ball very much. It literally just travels with me every tournament. If I was going to compare this ball to any ball on the market today, I think the closest thing would be probably the Hammer Effect Tool. The numbers are similar. It's a dull solid. That's about the closest one. IQ Tour is a little stronger, so you don't put it there. This ball just kind of fit in the bag right where it was supposed to be. Lanes transition. You don't need it for burn down. You don't need it for fresh oil. It fit right in the middle to get you those 200, 215 games and get through. That's what you needed it for, and that's what it was designed for, and it worked amazing. Now that it's a 3000 grit polished solid, it's a little stronger. This ball is loaded. I have this loaded with my heavy layout, 45, 4.5, 45. It's loaded up because the ball goes super long. If you looked at those specs that I put up, super long length. It's got a back end, mid flare, like 4-inch flare potential, but it doesn't read the fronts and the mids too early. So that's why I loaded it up so I could get it read a little earlier, and at 3000 grit, it reads a little earlier. So it's not super, super, super weak, which is something that I really don't want because I have weaker balls to throw. But anyway, let me get the lanes turned on. Let me get my shoes on. You guys all know the rules. 2 shots in each lane to figure out where we're going to line up, and then we're going to go straight into a full game. See how good or see how bad this is. I'll be right back, guys, with the old 15-year-old Motiv graffiti tag. I'll be right back. All right, bowlers, here we go. Start out. See how we can line up here. I haven't thrown this ball since the scratch tournament, what, a couple months ago. Another reason I wanted to practice is just because and I want to see what it does on fresh oil, is the CB Tour, the $1 trillion mortgage, is coming up in about a month and a half, 2 months. Now, what I do know enough about this ball is we will not be on our normal line from 20 left. We're going to be right. So we're going to start on 15 here and go down the 10 line and just see what happens. I think that's about where we need to be. 15, down 10. That was a good shot considering first shot out of the car. And I just came here straight from the chiropractor. And he told me no bowling for the next couple of days. I was like, yes, sir. And then I drove straight here. So, all right, we're going to try this again. Same line. That looked good. Kind of knew we were going to leave that 10 pin there. It went a little outside. It's not bad, though, to start off. We're not going to use a spare ball today either. We're going to do a 1-ball challenge with this. Should be able to flatten out enough to get 10 pins. Maybe too early for me to get a 10 pin. Oh. We will take this. We normally take 2 shots in each lane. We're going to get a warm up here on a 10 pin. That was out of sequence. We missed that. That's right. It was out of sequence. So that's our 2 warm up shots. And we got a 10 pin warm up. So now we'll go into 37. Get our 2 warm up shots here. And then we'll go into a full game. Yeah, I didn't flatten that out nearly enough. It didn't have nearly enough speed. All right, we'll throw one more out of sequence over here. Like I said, I know this ball enough when it's transition and dry lanes where to play it at. He normally plays about 23, 24 on the transition. But I figured on fresh oil that we were going to be good 8 boards right. All right, so we went strike, 9, miss, strike, strike. That's kind of how we wanted to warm up there. That's our 2 shots in each lane. Jump into a full game and see what happens. Let me erase these scores, and I'll be right back. All right, ballers. Ruger and I are about to throw the old Motiv graffiti tag. Spending my birthday with my best friend today. All right, let's put Ruger down. Let him watch these balls go down the lane. So we came in light on one, and I'm loosening up a little bit. My speed's probably going to pick up a little bit. I might have to move one board right here. We're going to see how that hits. Okay, that came in good. Probably still could have moved an inch right. Probably still could have went right there. You saw it, it hit the pocket, but it wasn't a perfect pocket shot if you saw that 7 pin. But go here, shoot 200. First game out of the car. First game out of the car, straight from the chiropractor. Did good in the warm-up shots, but goes 200 with a ball that I've never thrown on fresh oil. It's kind of crazy to me to think. I was actually thinking about this last night. I was like, I've never thrown this ball on fresh oil. You can see how it reads, though. It doesn't really read the mid. It doesn't start reading until pretty late. Now, on transition lanes, I'm probably 6, 7 boards left with this. Fresh oil, I knew we would have to be right, obviously. One thing with this ball, I would rather miss outside like that. As I was saying, because if I miss outside, I'll leave makeable spares. When I miss inside, I'll leave splits. That came in behind the head pin. And this is not what we wanted to do. Oh, we tried to kick it off the wall. All right. So again, we're right back to what we've been doing the last like 4 or 5 videos. We go front 3, this one. We were going front 5, front 6, and then throw a split. I was about to say I'd rather miss outside to leave makeable spares. When you miss inside, this ball leaves splits. I miss outside. I love the worst possible scenario there. So we're at front 3, 7-10 split. Got 9 on it. And then we strike in the 5th. We would have been golden if that 7 would have just fell instead of sliding. We'd be all right there. Definitely would have been all right. Missed inside there. One ball challenge today. I would prefer the sniper here. Just being honest. Would definitely prefer the sniper, but we're going to see. This does have enough of a back end that it can hook and chop this. Just like that. Exactly what I said. It hooked just enough to chop it. My best bet there would have probably been able to hit the 6 on the left side. Take the chance on ringing it instead of doing that. Because now we were at 105 in the 5th. Now we're 114 in the 6th with an open. Trying to get to 200. Ball. And that came in light. Again, that's my speed picking up. That's me loosening up. And we came in just a hair light on one of those first 3 shots. And that one we came in a good inch light. Which hurts us. Where are we at now? We're at 120, 124 in a spare. We can still get out at a 224. Need to put 5 strikes together. A strike here in the 8th and 9th would be pretty crucial. Get these setup frames with a strike would be nice. That should be a good one. There's one. So if we can follow this up and put a double going into the 10th, we'll be sitting pretty good, even with the 2 open frames. So we went front 3, 7-10 split for 9, strike, chopped, 9 spare strike. And now we're in the 9th frame. That was a very crucial shot right there, and we needed it. There we go. So now at 164, going into the 10th on a double. That's what we needed to be at. Now, if we can just somehow put the little gobble together here, we're in good shape to get where we wanted to be at. Oh, we left the 10 pin. We're at 191. You guys saw it hook and chop. So we have to pick this up to break the 200. Sniper, guarantee we throw. We're 85, 87% on 10 pins with the sniper. Graffiti tag, we will see. Catch on that one board. Boom. All right. Right where I want to be at, 193. We got there. We got there. 2 open frames killed us, but we put together, so far we put together 6 strikes this game. Gonna get 7? Another 10 pin. We can adjust that on the next game. We finished with a 202. So strike, strike, strike. 7-10 split for 9. Strike. Chop for 9. 9 spare, strike, strike. 9 spare, 9. That's where we're going to be at, 200. Obviously, it would be on transition lanes later in the tournament, which 200 would be great. Fresh oil, not so great. You'd want to throw in your ExJ here, most likely. If you don't have the ExJ, you can still order them. FreewayProShop.com still has some in stock, 14 and 15 pound. It's the lowest price point in the entire country. $220 shipped out the door. That's tax, everything straight to you. Jump on there and order it now. Give me just a second, guys, and we'll go ahead and shoot. We'll shoot a second game here. 202. We found our spot at the beginning. We missed at the middle. Kind of found our spot there back at the end. So let's see if we can run a whole game across. Maybe get above the 225 range on the next game. So give me just a second. I'll be right back. All right, bowlers. We went 202 that game one on fresh oil with a transition oil ball. So not mad at that. We did leave 2 9-pins back to back over here in this left lane last game. So we're going to move up about a big toe. If you have a really big toe, make it a half a big toe. Got to get that 10-pin out of there. It was just that much move up. Didn't want to move right or left. Just move up. Goal here now, obviously it's just me and this is fresh league oil, so the ratio, there's a lot of oil. It's not transitioning with just me. So the goal here is to figure this out in game one in those warm-up shots to try to get a 225 out of it. That's going to be the goal now, 225. Our goal first game was 200. So we warmed up straight out the car, straight from the chiropractor, and went 200. Now the goal is to figure out, hopefully I have figured out, that we can go 225 or higher on this one. That was not what we wanted. Look at that, another split. This is crazy. I was just about to say, man, I almost jinxed myself because I was thinking it in my head. We just want to go clean. Just go clean and we'd be good. Shoot. Should at least took the 2 pins. 2. Those 4 pins there. So now we're sitting at a 48 in the third. Man. We got to go clean the rest of this game and put 3 or 4 together somewhere in it. There's 1. So that split really hurt. We can still we could do what we want to do here, but you never want to leave an open frame. And you definitely don't want to leave a split that bad. All right, so we went double, split, only got 6. And then we went another double. So, gotta take your time. Take your time and try to hit your line. And that split, I missed my line by about 2 boards. Oh, come on. Just blew right past it. All right. Still a little better than we were last game. Pick that up, so we're in the 5th now at, 97 in the 5th. 107 in the 6th on a spare. 237 is what we can max out at here. Didn't leave ourselves any breathing room with that split. So I said the goal was 225 here. And that last ball should have been a strike. And we just threw another split. Ooh. Even if we pick this up, we only max out at 223. And we missed it. So now we got 30, 60, 90. 211 is our max out. Back to having to put 5 strikes together here at the end. Double. Split for a 6. Double. 9 spare. Another 6 split, but we got 8 on that one. Wow. So we threw 2 really bad shots. All right, we're back here in the 8th and the 9th where it is very crucial. Just to break the 200, it's crucial to get the strike in the 8th and 9th here. We can still best our game with a 211. This is a big shot right here. Really big shot right there. Oh, come on. Come on. See if we can flatten out for this 10 pin. You guys notice I didn't wipe any oil off of that ball on that 10 pin. We only finished with a 191 here. Can we strike out the end? We had 2 9 spares here that should have been strikes. The splits were bad shots. The splits were really bad shots. So we only threw 2 bad balls this game. But those 2 bad balls killed us. We'll be playing catch up to get to a 600 here in game 3, I think. Well, not think, I know. No, we're going to be playing catch up to get to a 600. Golly. 180. Woo-hoo-hoo. No cuts, no edits, guys. You guys know me. Shoot good, shoot bad. You're going to see it all. At least we're flattening out for those. 181. We're at a 383. 17 pins short of the 600. So let's go. Let's see if we can hit this. 217. Can we do it? We'll shoot a 3rd game, see if we can get 600 with this ball. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. It's just not made for fresh oil, guys. I mean, I really have to dial in and focus, and I think we can get there. Goal for this game 3 is going to be 225 or higher. That was the goal for game 2. We missed it. We're going to hit it this game. I'll be right back, guys. All right, bowlers, here we go. Setting a goal of 225 and going 181 is definitely not what you want to do. Those opens killed us. We're sitting at a 383 now. The goal is still to get a 225 with this ball. But we definitely have to get a 217 just to get to a 600 now. All right. If we can somehow not throw any splits this game, maybe not leave any right side spares would be nice, and go clean, put a couple strikes together, we can hit our goal and we can hit the 600. All right, starting off again with 2. One thing about me, you always know when you watch my videos, you're going to get the good, the bad, and the ugly. That last game was ugly. First game wasn't good, but it wasn't bad. Also, with a transition oil ball on fresh oil, I'll say it was good. Straight out of the car, straight from the chiropractor to here. All right, we're on the front 3. So right now we've got the good. Let's just hope we don't get the, shoot, we'll even settle for bad. Let's just don't get the ugly. That would be leaving like the 247. The ugly would be leaving like the 710. All right, we're front four. Here we go. There's still a heck of an oil track coming on that ball. It's black, you probably can't see it, but it's that wide. Goes all the way right past my finger holes. Haven't been showing you guys the oil track, but it's we got a wobbler. Front four and a wobbler on a 9-pin. Golly. Sorry. It's not even the bad. We had the good, the bad, and the ugly. That is just kind of the unlucky, I think. All right. So we're front four, 9 spare. Sitting at 119 in the 5th with a spare. Definitely started off as our best game. And we're still in the exact same line, guys. Same line, same speed, everything. So we're sitting at 129. Oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah, 129 in the 5th. Now we're sitting pretty good. Just got to keep this going for 4 more frames. Reach both of our goals. We'll take a 9 there. That was a bad shot. We missed outside. We'll take a 9 there. Now just take our time and don't do something stupid here and blow right past it. All right, so we're front four, 9 spare, strike, 9 spare. We're at 3 frames to go. We're at a 159 in the 7th on the spare. Coming into those crucial 8th and 9th frames, though. These are the crucial frames. That's a good ball. That was a good ball. Saw that as soon as it left my hand, I was like, that was a good ball. All right. This is the big one here. This is the big one. Oh no. Oh no, my nemesis. The baby split in the 9th. So in front four, 9 spare, strike, 9 spare, strike, baby split. You guys know this is my nemesis. Man, the way this ball hooks, I almost want to hit on the left side of the 3 and take a chance on ringing the 10 instead of going between them. Oh, we'll try to go between them and see. Got it. We definitely needed that. So we are clean going into the 10th on a 199. No pressure here to get to the 600 goal or the 225 game, huh? Nothing like coming down to the 10. Hook, hook. Oh my God, we just split the 10 at a 211. Gonna have our best game of the day, but and if we would not have just blown it in that game too, we'd already have the 600 right here. What a pickup. What a pickup. 215 on the dot. 1 ball left to hit our goal of 225. Forget the 10th getting to it. Now it comes down to 1 last ball. 225. We hit the goal. 225 and a 608. Wow, what a pickup right there in the second ball in the 10th frame. Talk about coming in clutch at the very end, hitting both goals on the very last ball. So that's it, guys. That's the 15-year-old original Motiv graffiti tag. Great ball. You could probably find these balls still sitting around for like 40, 50 bucks somewhere. Get on eBay, jump on Facebook Marketplace. People don't really use them. Ball's great, especially for what it is. Those lanes are transitioning. I'm over at 23. I'm destroying that. I'm going 240 or higher. But that was it. We made the goal. And was scared about that one in that last ball. Or the last on that split. It's like, man, we missed it. We picked that split up. That was a good one. So anyway, guys, on this, your league shot, there's 3 balls that you need. I'll tell you. The Jackal ExJ, the Evo Hysteria, the Lethal Venom, and let's go ahead and throw the 4th one, the Max Thrill Hybrid. All 4 of those, that is your bag. Get those. You will destroy league. You will see your average go up 20, 30 pins with those 4 balls. Those balls are that great. Grab you a sniper spare ball, good to go. You can pretty much play any oil pattern in the entire country, from nationals to any PBA sports shot, to your league shot, to a house shot. All those are available on freewayproshop.com. I'm part of Team Freeway Pro Shop. Jump over there. Lowest price point in the entire country for every single one of the balls that you see me throw. And always free shipping. Your surfacing pads, to get these balls how I do them, like this one is a 3000 polished solid, CTD products. Go ahead and jump over to freewayproshop.com. Grab your CTD sanding pads and your CTD hook monster. Lowest price point in the entire country. Free shipping on that as well. But anyway, guys, that's my birthday video today. I'm old ball. Ruger's old. He's 13. Me and him about to go and have some lunch with some friends, and then we're gonna go work in the pro shop later today, and then shoot Scratch Sports Shot League. I'll see you guys when I see you guys. It'll probably be a few days now. So have a wonderful day, guys.
We're taking them out like a smack.